Hey everybody, Favorite7 here and welcome back to the channel, this time with starter teams. Yes, the database is out. We love when the database is out because we can see all the players. Well, I don't think it's all the players, but we can see most of the players. So yeah, we're gonna start with the fan favorite, which is basically the Premier League. The way that I'm going, because you know pace rules, right? Pace rules. And because pace rules, everyone will pay big money. Like, let's give an example here. I can fix this here. Let me go to edit so we can fix here. I'm gonna give you an example. Like, we're gonna go with Prem since we're talking about the Prem. Let's go with position center back, select, and let's say we have a lot of high rated cards, so on, but we want to focus on this one here. Look, I could have put this guy here, like, easy. I could put him here, you see? Same defense as Gvardiol, less physical, but way more pacey, which means this guy, Van der Ven, is gonna be really expensive at the beginning of the game because of the pace, okay? And I'm gonna try and get you good players, but it won't be the meta players, but good players that you can fend off. I don't know if it's making sense to you guys, but I don't want to put the most expensive players. That's basically, and I know which players, I do understand which players are going to be more expensive, and Van der Ven is going to be one of those. Center back with a lot of pace is going to be one of those. But let's start this review. I just want to give you this feedback where I'm choosing these players, and of course I'm avoiding big nations because of legs. Then let's see. We're gonna start with Areola. I know I said that no big nations, but this goalkeeper, like 195, he's tall. So I do admit that this guy might be a little bit expensive at the start, but I'll be honest as well. Goalkeepers usually suck. So if you know how to do the right shooting mechanics, if you know how to do a power shot, for example, you will power shot, perfect thumb shot. You'll be able to beat these types of goalkeepers easy. It could be 5 meters high. You'll score anyway. So we're gonna go with Areola. I know it's a big nation, so it might be a little bit expensive, but I don't think goalkeepers get to be that expensive. It's not gonna be like this guy. This guy's gonna be probably Van der Ven's gonna be like extinct at the beginning of the game because either gonna be super expensive, like 10k, because of his pace, and actually defensive and physical stats are really good. It's gonna be very expensive. This goalkeepers usually don't go like that. Then right back, I chose Munoz, Colombian, so not the biggest nation. 84 pace, which is good. Passing, it is not the best. We can go check to see how he works. You see he has good defensive abilities, dribbling is good. Crossing is 72, which actually is quite good. So if you try a meta of, well, I don't know if it's going to be a meta, but if you try to have a high striker and you want to do crosses, which was the meta on EA25, EA24, sorry. Yeah, you can do that. Then Gvardiol, I went with them as well because, again, nation is not the greatest nation. Team is actually good. But yeah, he has good pace, good defensive abilities, good physical ability. Konza is the same. It is English, but it is what it is. 76 pace, 83 defending, and 78 physicality. He has almost the same dribbling as Gvardiol, but yeah, I think this would be the ones to start with. And Gvardiol has I think it's the block plus straight. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be cheap, but again, he's not gonna be the most expensive. And then for left back, I went with Robinson, 88 pace. There are more pacey players, if I'm not mistaken. We can go and have a look. But I think there are more pacey players. So because of the nation, you see, look, you have Kanioglu, which is Turkish, okay. You'll have Gomez if you want to use him as left back. You got Tierney's back. I have no idea. I'm not gonna say his name. And Madsen. You see, there's a lot of pacey players, and because there is a lot of I just got this one, and because there's a lot of competition on the left back, I went with the American because of nation, but all of them are very similar in pace. So if you don't go with Robertson, you can go with a different one, which makes, well, uh, it's going to be a fight for to get the best left back, and because there are very similar cards, you won't. I don't think it's going to be that expensive. Then we have Caicedo from Ecuador. Good pace, good defending, good physical, good dribbling, good passing, no shooting. Chelsea is in the dumps, and usually EAFC players like to get the trendy players. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna go crazy for Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer is playing really good in real life, so a lot of people will want because of that. Caicedo is not the brightest player in Chelsea, so yeah, basically I don't think he's gonna be that expensive. Kudos, again, this Kudos is the same thing as the left back. There's a lot of people for that position, and I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna go with right mid here, and as you can see, like people want Palmer. Look, Chiesa, man, Chiesa with 93 pace, 83 shooting. He's gonna be an amazing starter card. Even Sterling is good. Sancho is not the best, but you have Pedro Neto with 88 pace, Garnacho with 86, which are more trending players than Kudos itself. Maybe last year at the beginning of the game, Kudos was a bit trendy, but not now. And he has poor weak foot, if I'm not mistaken. He has a very bad weak foot. Yeah, it's like 3-star weak foot. That's not great. Then I went with Mitoma again. Last year he was more of a trendy player, not this year that much, but I think it is a solid card. 84 pace, 85 dribbling, passing 75. I think that this is a good card also to start. Again, there's other cards that you could put here, like you saw Chiesa. So because people will be aiming for those better cards with better stats, it will make these cards, which are good, not amazing, they are good. They will make these cards cheaper because people will be focusing more on the higher rated cards. Then Szoboszlai as a cam. I like this card a lot. I do like this card a lot. 82 pace, 80 shooting, 84 passing, 80 dribbling. This is a very good card for an 81. And again, because he is from Hungary, he's going to be a little bit hard to link. So he's going to be only good for Prem teams. So if you're having a La Liga team and you get this card, you won't get this card. You won't want to get this card on your team because it doesn't fit. Then what I like to do, and I've always liked to do in every FIFA, I like to play with two strikers. It's a thing. I don't know. I like to have two strikers. And the two types of strikers that I like to have is one mobile one and one number 9. Let's say number 9. You know that tall guy, so you can cross, so we can hold position. So we use the fast player to open spaces for this guy to go in, or this guy to hold the ball, maybe drag to defenders to open space for the fast one. That's what I like to do. So I went with Bailey. Jamaican, again, not the craziest cards, has a lot of pace, but everything else is kind of weak. Physical is really bad, dribbling is good. Shooting at 78, let me see if there's some fake stats here that we can have a look. Now it's basically all very balanced, because sometimes if you're lucky you can have volleys and penalties really low, and that means attacking position, finishing shot power is higher because you know there's some sort of math in there. And then I went for the second striker. I went with Solanke. Again, like I was explaining, Solanke is 187 centimeters high, so 6.2. He's gonna be very good for heading shots. So you have here 85 heading, this is good. Aggression 75 is okay. Stamina 87, it's good. Jumping 89 with a height of 6.2. Yeah, if you know how to cross balls, if it happens to be the meta, this guy is going to be a very, very nice card to have. But anyway, this is my starter team for the Prem. Which is yours? Which player will you put here that you think it's going to be better and cheaper than the ones that I have? Because everyone's entitled for an opinion. But yeah, I will leave for comments for you guys. So please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon, all those good things that make us grow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.